So we have to go fetch this gong, bring it back here, then bring it back there, ring it, go into a dream state. Oh, we have to do so much to get this Excalibur. So this is going to be all the way down here. But real quick, we got a new thing down here too. That's over there. It was this one. Where is that at? It says Alar should know? Oh, okay. So we have to ask there. Well,
careful with that.
I guess since we're already here before we leave, we should probably do that. So he's like up there? Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh, jeez. Almost ran off the edge. Yo, Alar.
Captain Brendan back, and with Dalriata. I suppose he has his reasons. Must be some strategy in it.
I mean, it's not really about strategy.
Oh, right. The lamellar armor from the Armorer's
It was
Almanac.
shit.
I remember. So how did it turn out? That's impossible. You must have made a mistake. I'm sure it wouldn't have turned out like that if you had followed Arden's instructions properly.
Uh-huh.
Depends. Why do you ask?
Ooh, he's not going to tell us if we say this last one. This might actually, like, work, though. If he's such a fanboy.
Oh, that's my dream, too. Would you take my copy of the first volume with you?
Yeah, see? Exactly. I know how to play to people.
Because I know where to find him. The almanac isn't printed by Arden himself, but in Timberwall. Based on his manuscripts. In the first edition,
Where the hell's
they
Timberwall?
accidentally included not only
We've
Arden's
heard of it,
name
but we
and
haven't,
pen,
like, seen it.
but also
Is it
his
in
place of residence.
Connaught?
I paid a good sum to get a copy, but here it is.
Okay.
No problem. I'll lend you this copy. But don't forget to get it signed.
I wonder if I can get it signed before killing him. That would be cool. Okay. Yep, in Connaught. Well, that will be taken care of in the future. Because we have to get to Connaught. But first, let's go do this gong. Oh, well, okay. So, this isn't too far away, but it would be easier to just fast travel to it anyway. So it's right... Oh, it's on... Oh! That's where the dude was! Yeah! Yeah, okay, so that's what we saw up there. That's what that was. Oh, Jesus, fuck, you just appeared out of nowhere. Dude, like, appeared right in front of my face. Wow, that scared the shit out of me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's that. That's the gong. Whee! We were over here. The one dude from the asylum was here. But, I think the entrance is over here. But we couldn't really do anything with this right now. Or before. Oh, and that dude's gone. That dude's gone. Okay, so now we got the gong. I got the ethereal cobweb. Because I've just been swimming in that. And it's kind of like how I'm swimming in the water right now. Just with more spiders, I guess. Ugh. I don't like spiders. Why did I say that? Okay. At least there's a fast travel point, like, right there. Makes it go by faster. And we'll see if this, this part is actually the final part of this chapter. So, We'll see.
Just another
Or of this
peaceful
act, I
moment.
guess. Yeah, here you go.
How did you, oh, forget it. I don't even want to know.
He
Just
didn't
give me a
expect
moment.
we'd actually do it.
Yeah, that should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Yeah, I will. Oh, Sprite. Did we not have an entry for him before? We got the gong. Let's go take our trial. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I go, I was able to ask him. Can I ask you what you think about all this? Yeah.
Sly bastard.
No, I think she kind of likes it.
Something like that. You won't hear me complaining. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Brandon finally broke
Okay,
the
cool.
decades-old crust that had grown.
I knew
over
I
this
liked you.
place. Nothing thrives in stagnation, least of all trade.
True.
Now this place might finally get a bit livelier.
Yeah, and Brendan said that, like, anyone could, like, leave and go check the tomb themselves. So, like, even the lockdown is over.
Personally, I can't wait to see where this goes.
So you are going to have all the same stuff. Yeah. You're just, like, the initial shop that we find, so you're going to have, like, the easy, simple stuff. It makes sense. Stuff that you need, like spyglass and sketchbook. Where are we going? Oh, yeah. I didn't rest, so those dudes should be dead still. Do not pop out right in front of me, please. I really like how they end up turning to skeletons. That's really cool. That's just a detail they don't need to do. But I really like it. Anyway. I don't need to take the dock, but it makes things a little easier. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are definitely going to soak a quick save real quick. Just before anything happens. And fix. Eternal Sea. Interact. I'm sorry. Excuse the fuck out of me. Okay. Well, I was not expecting to be eaten by a giant sea beast. Oh, you're here too. Lovely. Well, this is reminiscent of when we were traveling with Arthur in the Weird Realm. Doesn't look like there's going to be much of anything to gather. Wild imagery. We're probably in another Weird Realm, I would wager. Oh, okay. I am floating.
Who dares disturb my peace?
Are you the Cave of Wonders?
You made an oath never to summon me again.
I made no such oath. I did nothing. Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait.
Also, what the fuck are you?
Is it really you?
Me? Who?
You, who come from a time beyond.
Were you waiting for me? Am I like the destined one? Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Arthur?
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you
Yeah.
know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my
Ah,
friend.
okay, so he anticipated
Next
that.
time
Interesting.
we see each other, you will not remember me.
Also, you're just friends. You're just casually friends with this giant sea monster god.
But you are here now. led you back to this place, even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks.
Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again.
So the Lord of the Sea seems to trust
I salute
Arthur.
you, my friend.
And it's like talking about how Arthur is trying to take on the responsibility of, like, helping the entirety of Avalon. So it seems, yeah, I'm thinking Arthur is the scapegoat for Merlin. I think Merlin's the true bad guy here.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
I mean, I figured.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal.
Me?
You have given yourself to the king's service.
Yeah.
You are worthy of a place among the keepers.
Well, I guess I'm a keeper now. I mean, it's not really what I wanted, but sure.
Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled.
Okay.
And thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself, and when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Well, that went swimmingly, pun intended. Okay, so we should just be able to go touch Excalibur without any issue. Oh, it does want me to set a bonfire. Yo, what's up, my dude? Yeah, you seem close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces.
Yeah, I would say so.
And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur.
Also true.
This must count for something.
Okay. Whee! Whee! Yeah. I mean, I can't blame Seawall for, based on the information he had, for blaming Arthur and all. But yeah, I just think it's Merlin. Until I'm proven otherwise, that seems to be the case. So, I'm going to go with that. Well, that being said, let's go touch a sword. Oh, actually, should I go talk to Osprite real quick?
Always good to have a little rest.
Hi. No? Nothing? Okay. I thought he was going to say something about me returning. Well, let's do this. Wait, what? I died. This is like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom, I guess, as well. It's like the Master Sword. Wait. I was granted a blessing, but... Granted me a blessing that should allow me to take the soul fragment from Excalibur. What if I do that? There we go. I just had to heal myself while doing it. Okay. Oh, hey, we're back here. Ah, so yeah, we did that one first. Now we have to do this one. And then there's 2 more? Maybe more on the other side? Okay.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
I don't remember what the first one was, but this is his will, apparently. Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Ooh. Blood sphere.
Enough, Merlin. You can't...
Yeah, it's absolutely just Merlin. Merlin was the bad guy. Yeah, Arthur wasn't for it.
Of us.
Destroying us. They're what's keeping us alive.
Also, we get to see Merlin for the first time.
Stop for pity or mercy. Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
So yeah, this was Merlin.
We can't justify this.
Arthur wasn't about
There's
it.
no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of.
Yeah, and he was manipulating Arthur into agreeing to it.
But if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them.
I think the audio is slightly off for some reason.
You that time. Find me a weapon.
Even on my TV, it's like it's not just on the capture.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea. And you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader. And they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Yeah, the timing was off on that. I read all of it, so it's fine, but... So you have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul skill tree. Oh. Okay, so that's a skill tree now. Yeah, King's Soul. We have one available point, just automatically. Okay, so we have the time slow. And then dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected. Oh. And then we can do upgrades here. If King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. You deflect all incoming projectiles. That's pretty good. Dealing damage has a thought... Oh, so, okay. So wait. Wait, what's this one over here, then? Killing enemies restores a portion of the king's soul. Okay. And so I shouldn't have to activate these, right? I just have them automatically. Because this is just, oh, I kill the enemies, I restore a portion. But the one over here is the actual king's soul. When using it, the time slows. This isn't a thing over here that I activate. This is just the Excalibur's effects. Okay. Sure, let's do that. Can I do that? Wait. Oh, I can only add points while sitting by fire, yeah. Can I do that in here? No, probably not. No, I can! So, if I go over here, you receive less damage, or your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. And then this stuff was... So this was the weird essence, which is pretty good. All of these seem pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this last one in Excalibur, though. Just receive less damage. So I assume every time I level up from now on, I get 1 point in these as well. So yeah, there is going to be 4 things for the King's Soul. 4 portions. Which makes sense to what we see in here. What do you remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold.
Tintagel?
Forever, that the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast. Not a man.
Okay.
Not something we ever had words for. A shadow, wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone.
I don't know, that seems off. That really seems weird.
Not killed, not struck down, just...
Yeah, I definitely think Merlin is the bad guy here.
The land itself had taken him back.
The hell? That was weird. Okay. Well, with that, I guess we continue on.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it?
Before you judge me. It all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do.
I'm hearing a little fuzz right now. I don't know why that's happening.
It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that.
I don't know if that's just the capture or if that's something else, but...
We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking.
Because that wasn't happening before.
There was no clean path, no noble answer.
It doesn't seem to just be my headphones.
Pressing down on our necks. Something had to be
I think it's the capture.
Or everything we...
Because this has been a thing that I've noticed before.
And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Male person. Dog will shut up in a second here. You really think that experiment on your own men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save.
Okay.
They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we...
So you're
rode
saying
onto
that they
the battlefield.
volunteered for that?
The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all. Could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon
Are we good?
to argue over.
So sometimes that's happened before where it's like when I plug in the capture card, sometimes it's gotten like real fuzzy for a bit. But it's like it usually fixes itself. I wonder if like something went weird and that happened because of that.
But the kingdom still stands.
Yeah, it sounds fine
the
now.
People live.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that there.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that.
Yeah, it definitely feels very gray, very morally and ethically gray.
And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did.
Right.
He started experimenting on the four the enemy.
Okay.
If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair?
Debatable.
So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
Okay. What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper.
Give me a second here.
Older. A force that reshaped me.
Okay.
And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for
I don't know,
what we
he
were
didn't seem
fighting
like
for.
he was ready.
And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Alright. Well, it's saying to set a bonfire again? Why'd you leave Excalibur at the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's going for kind of a very, very morally gray view on it all. On the idea of war and conflict and a lot of stuff like that. I don't know if I would call like Arthur completely in the right or in the wrong.
Like you've seen something you wish you hadn't.
Who's speaking, and why are you only in one of my ears?
Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed.
Oh, hi,
right?
Caradoc. You're just here.
What did it show you this time? Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know, it seems like it was very mostly Merlin doing a lot of the experiments and stuff, but you know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea.
Okay, so you are... Yeah,
Immortality.
okay.
Me and Sewell, the king's loyal pawns, used and discarded when they found a better way.
Well, the king wasn't a part of it. He actually opposed the experimentation on his people.
When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
So that's what you're upset about? That Arthur was given, like, the strength beyond what a mortal man should hold, or whatever he said?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience.
Okay. It sounds like you're just, like, assuming a lot here.
Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
No, not at all. You're just wrong on that part.
Sewell was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last.
Okay.
We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board.
Calm down.
You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up.
You're so dramatic.
That's what I do. What I've always done. Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him.
I think you're seeing this wrong, my dude.
But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done.
Again, you are assuming a lot.
And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive? You've seen what they did, what he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle.
Uh-huh.
Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you. You cannot kill me, and I don't want to kill you. But if you want to fight me now, I'll grant your wish. That's the least I can do.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna fight right now?
I don't back down from a fight.
Oh, wow.
Face
You
me,
actually
see
take a
what
good
the
amount of
story
damage.
You'll pay for that.
Well, we won.
All right, that's enough. You win. This changes absolutely nothing, but I hope you at least feel better about yourself. If you want the next piece, head to Connacht. The Menhir there is failing, and the weirdness is swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield that was given to Palamedes by the king. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
I did not expect that he was going to be that easy to take on. So we're not actually taking Excalibur itself, at least not right now. We just needed the piece of soul inside of it. So, yeah, we just need to head to Connacht now.
It's nice to have a break.
We have nothing really else to do here. Everything else we have to do is in Connacht. Well, I guess that's all we should do. So there's two gates, interestingly enough. There's the north gate, and then there's this gate up here.
No need for violence.
Sorry, it's just, it automatically pulls that out. It's not on me. So we need to get our look figured out. I'm still going to use the same armor, but I want to, like, change the actual, like, appearance of it. So we'll start with this. So I was thinking of doing something involving, where is it? The Alluring Siren look, because I actually do like this look. And I don't think there's really any other, like, looks that I would really want to do. But there's also a part of me wondering, like, would something like that be better for, like, when I get to Camelot? Because it feels very much like a fancy to do thing, and I feel like Camelot's going to be the more fancy location. But there's not really anything else that I'm, like, super into in terms of appearances. Like, there's some looks that are, like, pretty cool, but not quite what I'd be going for. The leather jacket's pretty fun, though. The priestess robe isn't too bad. But I think I like the other one better. I don't want anything that looks, like, super intense like that. Like, super just standard heavy armor. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this. This costs 1,000. I have plenty. So let's transmogrify. And so now we need to pick an top hat, helmet, hat, whatever you want to call it, that works for this. Now this look would work really well. Obviously, it goes with the Siren's crown, but that's not quite the look I want to go for here. That's the wrong color. The color is, like, would work here, but not really what I would want to go for. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the priestess hood. And then in terms of gauntlets, there's the priestess bracers, which not that you can really see anything there. Those are kind of cool. The druidic gloves kind of work there. Don't want any, like, metal steel gauntlet kind of things. The blue kind of works with the silk gloves. Some of it, like, goes above the sleeves of things, I notice. But that's not a big deal. I kind of like that. And then greaves aren't going to be seen. So it's more like to boots would be next. Yeah, something like white underneath would look good. Yeah, let's go with the nobleman look. And then as for the back, we currently have this cape. The priestess cape obviously fits the look better. Oh, that is... I did not know this top was backless. Wow, okay. I mean, I guess you don't really see it, like, with the cloak on too much, but let's go with the priestess cape in terms of look. So we just spent like 5,000 gold to do that, but that's fine. So photo mode. Okay. No. Let's do that. And that is my look going into Act 2. Cool. Yep. Cape. There you go. Got a little messed up there. That's fine. I guess I'm normally in, like, first-person mode, so I won't normally see that. I guess that's just an issue with third-person. So, yeah, I'm going to actually go over here. It's, like, kind of leading us to that one, but I want to see if I can go over through this gate. If they both lead to Quinacht, I guess it doesn't really matter, so... Oh, I'm going to hear if there's any new dialogue over here. Yeah.
I wonder if any of those southern wimps would be up to spar. I might even try to go easy on them.
Okay.
See you around, I guess.
Could you... Ha! Look at this. One eye's got the Camelot dogs.
They're not Camelot dogs, that's the thing.
So much as a fight. I'd much rather have fought a lot of them, but hey, I'm not complaining.
Okay. Then I want to go talk to you real quick. Just kind of doing my last rounds before heading out. You know how it is.
Like we have a future. I still don't trust that snaky a captain.
I
but
guess
now
that's
it's easier
fair.
to keep an eye on him. And now the south is ours. It's only a matter of time before we march on to Camelot.
Do you think you'll be able to reign civil?
Well, that depends on them. They accepted our gift with respect. So maybe there's a chance we could get along. But I'm not going to tiptoe around them. We'll have to figure out how to talk to each other, one way or another.
I mean, yeah.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. I wonder, there's a bunch of stuff back here. I wonder if I could sneakily take anything. Yeah, it looks like just mostly food.
If nothing happens soon, I'll start it myself.
Okay, you're just hanging out back there. The strongest potion. No one can see me right now.
Idle hands make dull warriors.
Okay, no one saw me. Cool. What does this do? Just out of curiosity. Vastly increases your strength, endurance, dexterity, spirituality. Oh, geez, this increases everything. Removes mana and stamina costs from your actions. And renders you nigh invincible for 20 seconds. It also kills you after it wears off. Oh. Okay. Why do you have that? Well, I mean, I guess I have it now, but I'm going to put that away. While I'm here, I think that's the only thing I need to put away, too. So there's nothing on here that says that it's, using a different look. Hold on. Okay. Right over here. Let's put that away. And from there, we will head out.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Yeah, I'll start trouble if you don't shut up. I don't know why I got so aggressive there. I don't know. Come at me, wolves. Not that you can do anything against me. You're pretty weak. Yeah, we got this statue already. Right? Yeah. Let's go to Quinacht. Come on. Load up. I know you're loading like a new region or whatever, but... New location discovered. Quinacht main gate. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be like new stuff we can find in Quinacht that we couldn't find elsewhere. But there's also probably going to be a lot of the same plants and all, because it's like, it's not that different, right? Like right here, there's still copper ore and everything. Because why wouldn't there be? There's a corpse here. Letter. Let's meet at Kainich's? I don't know. Grave tomorrow before dark. Then we'll find a safe place to survive the night. Clearly didn't happen. They were trying to go to the Horns of the South, interestingly. They were trying to get away from Camelot? Interesting. Deserter's Scalp. Ooh, that's fascinating. So we could take that in. We could turn that in. The Invincible. Clearly not. Slayer of the Swamp Weirdworm? Okay. Interesting. There's a part of me that wants to, like, end this part here, even though we're, like, not that far in. Wait, what? Oh. Don't know what that was. I don't know if you heard that, but... we're only like 50 minutes in, so it'd be a little bit of a shorter part. But, you know, I think that's actually a good idea. Because that way we could start the next part out as we head into Quinacht. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. I've been really enjoying the hell out of this. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.